Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. This poem is about a person who comes to a point in their life where they have to make a choice between two different paths or options, just like two roads diverging in a wood. The person is sorry that they can't take both paths at the same time, so they have to choose only one. They stand there for a long time, looking as far as they can down one path to see where it leads. It's about making decisions and choosing a direction in life when faced with different possibilities. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. This part of the poem talks about the person deciding to take the other path that looked just as good as the first one. They thought this second path might be better because it was grassy and seemed like it needed to be walked on more, unlike the first path that already had many people walking on it. But as they reflect, they realize that in reality both paths had been used the same amount. It shows that sometimes what we think is the better choice may not always be the case, and that appearances can be deceptive. We often believe the untraveled path holds promise, but in truth both roads are equally mysterious, equally untouched. We choose not knowing where one path will lead us or if we'll ever return to the fork again. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. One morning, two paths in the woods looked the same because both were covered in leaves that no one had walked on yet. The person decided to save one path for another day, but they knew that one path often leads to another, and doubted if they would ever come back to try the first path again. This means that when we make choices in life, we often can't go back and try the other option, so we have to make the most of the path we choose. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere, ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. In the future, I'll look back and remember this moment with a sigh. A long time ago, I came to a place where two roads split in the woods. I chose to take the road that most people didn't take, and that choice changed my life in a big way. This means that choosing a different or less common path in life can lead to unique and important experiences that shape who you are.